for it, so I'm guessing you can at least hear me. Yep, all coming through nice. We have pictures and we have voice controls with your camera. So all we can go, we've got 25 minutes until the first race. Okay. So could be 20 minutes, I guess, and they'll start arriving shortly.
Well, good morning everybody. A warm welcome to Towcester Racecourse on this beautiful sunny morning. 8 races to enjoy here this morning, the first part of Super Saturday. 8 dog affairs here at Towcester this morning, kicking off in around 15 minutes time with a bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8 dog racing stakes, race 1 of 8 here today. I'm glad to report at time of kennelling there are no alterations to today's race card. All runners as per your race card. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse today. Well, as you can see on screen now, then the betting's in for race number 1. Current favourite, the 1 dog, Swift Kaylee, a 5-2 chance. Down the card, then it's 5-2 trap 1, 6-1 trap 2, 3-1 trap, 4-1 trap 3, Claret Cobbler, 8-1 the 4 dog, 6-1 trap 5, 5-1 trap 6, 9-2 trap 7, and 11-2 trap 8. Fairly warm favourite then for the opening contest. Swift Kaylee, a 5-2 chance for trainer Mark Wallace. 5th last time out, but a winner in A7 the time before that. In fact, she won 2 previous A7s before that 5th place finish last time out. So a proven score at this level with Swift Kaylee, and the 5-2 favourite to add to a haul here this morning. Greyhounds are out and on parade then for the first race of the day. The bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8 dog racing stakes. Favourite in trap 1 then, Swift Kaylee. There she is on screen, owned by Mr. and Mrs. McCall and trained by Mark Wallace. 2 is Seb Scolari, who's owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. In 3 is Claret Cobbler for Northampton Town FC and trainer Paul Philpott. 4 is Forest Dalboy for the Hat Pack and trainer Paul Clark. 5 is Leo's Lion for Mrs. S. Reynolds and Mr. G. Shelley, trainer Jim Reynolds. In 6 is Kilbride Lucy for owner Mr. Pocknell, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Sky's Johnny Cool for the Sky's the Limit Greyhound Syndicate, Trenna Hazel Kemp. And trap 8 is Nippy Bow for the Georgian Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, Trenna Jean Lyles. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 1. We now have just 2 minutes only left for betting on the first race of the day here on Super Saturday at Towcester Racecourse. Up on screen now then, we're going to take a look at Seb Scolari in action last time out. Went from the red jacket last time to Seb Scolari, goes from 2 today. Paced up okay, but caught the eye really running on in this contest is Seb Scolari. Decent price today, only about 5 or 6 to 1 in this 8-dog race here this morning. Posted time of 29.06 last time. There's Seb Scolari, went clad in the red jacket, run on well to grab second place behind a runaway winner in Affleck Astro. It's a decent enough performance to suggest that Scolari might well have a chance here in this opener. Certainly potential value at those odds around 6 to 1. There he is up on screen. Seb Scolari, second last time out in A7. Could he go one better here at a price? We'll find out soon enough because the Greyhounds are behind the boxes for race 1. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race 1. We're loading up for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Going in those boxes. All safely locked away then for race 1. Our starter today is young Gemma. There she is up on screen. Good morning, Gemma. She's waved her flag. That means one thing. The hare is running. Bunny on the spin for race number 1. It's the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Favourite in the red jacket, Swift Kaylee for trainer Mark Wallace. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away, and it's 6 that shows first. Kilbride Lucy from 1 and 5. Then comes 8, 2, 3, 7 and 4. Into the first bend we go. This early bird has flown trap 6. Kilbride Lucy leads by a length or so from 5 at 5. Gives 6 a nudge off that second turn to go on. Now Leo's Lion 1 looking to challenge up the inside now into this third bend. The favourite Swift Kaylee's going to take it up into this third corner. 6 come back for more on the outside. 5 still handy as well. Leo's Lion 1, 5 and 6 all in the line off this final bend. 2 trying to stay on as well. Seb Scolari up the lane then. It's trap 1. Swift Kaylee in the driving seat, tackled by 6 on the wide outside. 1 from 6. Photograph 1 and 6 flashed by the judge together. We need a photograph in race number 1. Swift Kaylee and Kilbride Lucy involved. Photo finish. Well, very, very tight indeed for this opening contest of the day. Swift Kaylee and Kilbride Lucy flashing past the judge together. Judge is taking a look at the print from race number 1 to decide on the eventual outcome, but 6 flash in the boxes. Here's the replay up on screen now. 6 flash out the boxes. Took a bump from 5 of that second turn. Leo's Lion. Then 1, 5 and 6 were matching strides between bends 3 and 4. But up the lane, 1 and 6 have managed to draw clear of 5. But who's got the verdict? Well, it's very, very close. 1 was certainly leading them off the final bend, but 6 was flying on the outside to challenge. Has 6 got there? It's close. But I can tell you, trap 6 has got there. 6 has beaten 1 and 2. There's the print. It's a bit overexposed because of the sunlight, but that's definitely 6 on this near side. 6 beats 1 and 2 in race number 1. Kilbride Lucy for owners Mr. C. Pocknell and Trenna Jean Lyles beat Swift Kaylee into second with 2 Seb Scolari back in third. 6-1-2 the result, race number 1. 29.05 the time then for Kilbride Lucy. The full order of finish then for race 1 was 6:12, 5:78.34. 6:12, 5:78.34. Distance is a short head, 1 1/4, half a length, short head, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and a head. And the winning time for Kilbride Lucy, 29:05, 29:05. Well, the betting's in for our next race, race number 2. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite, Trap 5, Abara Sand at 5-2. Greyhounds Rain Race 2 now on parade for the Bet with Bet365 Stakes. A8 the grade, runners as follows. Track 1 is Wild Lane Lock for owners Mrs. Crichton and Lyles and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Trakel Star for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 3 is Final Jim Sand for the Dogs for Sofas Syndicate, trainer Richard Yates. 4 is Head It On Carl for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 5 is Obara Sand for the UEA Racing Club, trainer Jim Reynolds. 6 is Isla Golden for owner Miss E. Hall, trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 is Sweetheart Abbey for owner Miss MJ Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Saffron's Honey for the Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 2. We now have just 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes only. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see Trap 5, Obara Sand. Trainer Jim Reynolds is the current favourite here. We'll take a look back in a minute at Obara Sand in action from his last race back on the 2nd of September, a week ago. But he's a 5-2 favourite to land this contest here. 4-1 then, Trap 3 Final Jim Sand and 5-1 Bar. Greyhounds approaching the boxes for race number 2. There's your favourite up on screen now then, Obara Sand for the UEA Racing Club, trainer Jim Reynolds. One of 3 runners in the race for Jim. 5-2 favourite, and here's Obara Sand in action a week ago on the 2nd of September. It was in an 8-dog race from Trap 7 last time. Paced up really nicely. Now we're ready to go into that first bend, just ran to the back of Trap 5. But maintained a decent gallop throughout as Obara Sand to eventually finish 3rd, beaten just 2 1/4. Incidentally by Kilbride Lucy, who won our first race here today. So no mean effort in defeat last time from Obara Sand. Usually there or thereabouts in contests of this nature. A8 was favourite last time out when beaten, but not so long ago was in A6 back on the 25th of July. Was an A6, a couple of A7s since, and a couple of A8s. So due a win, been on the downward slide of late as Obara Sand. But recovery signs latest, and who knows, could well be back in the winner's enclosure after this run. We'll find out how the favourite gets on around a minute and a half's time. We've got that long till post time. 5-2 Trap 5 then, 4-1 Bar. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 2. Going in those boxes, loading. And a little nibble about the favourite then. Was 5-2, now into 9-4 Trap 5 Obara Sand. Last couple of greyhounds going forward then for the bet with Bet365 stakes. All safely locked away then for race number 2. It's the bet with Bet365 stakes. Gemma waves that flag once again, so the hare is on its way. Hare running for race number 2, the bet with Bet365 stakes. A8 the grade, favourite, oh that's the 5-dog Obara Sand for trainer Jim Reynolds. Off and racing away, good start from 2 to lead from 3 and 1. Then comes 5 paced up nicely the favourite, then 7, 8, 4 and 6. In the first bend we go now then. It's 5 that takes it up. All sorts of bother out the back. The 7-dog takes a tumble, but is up and running. Up front it's 5. Obara Sand, the favourite, leads by about 2 lengths now from 1 in the second. Well lane lock, a 3-length gap then back to the 2. Then comes 8 and 4. Approaching the final bend though. It's the favourite in control at the moment. Obara Sand has now opened up a 4-length cushion over 1 in second. Then comes 2 and 8, but surely trap 5 not for catching now. Obara Sand is home for all money. 5 beats 1. 2 back in third. 5, 1 and 2. A winning favourite in race number 2. Obara Sand, your winner. Confirmation result race 2. First was trap 5 Obara Sand for the UEA Racing Club and trainer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 1 Wow Lane Lock. Third trap 2 Trakel Star. Result 5, 1 and 2. 5, 1, 2. Well, the replay on screen now. The closing stages of race 2. It was trap 5 Obara Sand that put the pace to the race early doors. Didn't break tremendously well, but paced up really nicely to get into pole position into that first bend. 1 stayed on okay for second, likewise 2 back in third. But it was all about the 5-dog once he led off that second bend, or she led off that second bend. It was always going to be a return to winning ways for Obara Sand. 5 beats 1 and 2 in race number 2. The full order in then for race number 2 was 512, 84367, 512, 84367. Distance is 3 1/4, 3 3/4, 3/4 of a length, short head 5 1/2, 1 length and a distance. Winning time 29:03, 29:03. Grounds on parade then for race number 3. It's the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Runners as follows. Track 1 is Miss Eastwood for Mrs. Flynn and Hill and trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Jazz Jade for Mrs. Bozza, Bridges and Watson, trainer Mark Wallace. In 3 is Lily's Bear, owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. Track 4 is Bog Cross Esther for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 is Get Call My Reg for the callmyreg.co.uk syndicate, trainer Paul Philpott. 6 is Rory Breaker for Mr. P. Martin Jr., trainer Steve Rayner. 7, Jazz Jake for Mrs. Bozza, Bridges and Watson, trainer Mark Wallace. And 8 is Copeland Rory, for owner Mr. S. Thompson, trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 3. Still 6 minutes to the off though. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the favourite. It's currently the 1 dog, Miss Eastwood, at 3-1. But a wide open betting heat this one. It's 3-1 trap 1, 4-1 the 4 dog, 5-1 bar. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for this A6 contest. Grounds on the way down towards the boxes then for race number 3. It's the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Current favourite, the 1 dog Miss Eastwood at 3-1. There's your 5, Get Call My Reg. And won a last time out in A7 up to A6 here today. And this is Get Call My Reg in action last time out. Bowled it from the boxes from trap 4 last time. A week ago was away and gone in A7. Posted a time of 28.70. But just think there's slightly more to come from Get Call My Reg. Only a May 15 whelp, just 17 races on his card, 3 wins. Penny seems to have dropped last couple of runs. 2 wins his last 4 outings, both in A7, up to A6 here today. But if he can break like he did last time, might well be up to the task of winning again here. We'll need his trapping boots though, Get Call My Reg in the orange vest here today. There he's up on screen. Currently a 5-1 chance, but if he could ping, who knows, could be a bit of value. 3 your favourite though, Miss Eastwood. 6 last time out. In an A6, but the time before that beaten just a short head. So more than capable of mixing it is Miss Eastwood as a 3-1 favourite to land the spoils here. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 3. Going in those boxes. Miss Eastwood was 3-1 the favourite, now into 5-2 in the red vest. Just a couple more left to load then. All loaded then, race number 3. Gemma's waved that flag again, so the hare's running bunny on its way for race number 3. It's the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. A6 the grade. Favourite in red, Miss Eastwood. For Heather Dimmock, stand by for action. Gates lift and away we go. Good start from 3. Then comes 1. 8 pace up on the outside, then 5. 7 squeeze for room, then 2, 4 and 6. In the first bend we go. It's 1 that leads them round now from 4 up the inside. Bogcross Esther takes it up off the second turn. Bogcross Esther for Jean Lyles pulls 2 lengths clear now from 5 in the second. Get Call My Reg. Then goes 3, 1, 8, 7 and 2. Round the final couple of turns we go though. It's the black jacket of Bogcross Esther. 3 lengths clear of 5 in the second. Get Call My Reg a long way back to the 1 dog in third. Miss Eastwood 4 from 5 up the lane. Then surely going to stay that way now. 4 an easy winner in the end from 5. Close to third place. 3 and 1. 4 beats 5. Photograph for third. Bogcross Esther, your winner. Confirmation result race 3. First trap 4, Bogcross Esther. For owners Mrs. Crichton and Lyles and trainer Jean Lyles. Second trap 5, Get Call My Reg. Third trap 3, Lily's Bear. Result 4, 5 and 3, 4, 5, 3. The winning time 28.61. 2.861 the time for Bogcross Esther there. There's the replay up on screen now. You can see Bogcross Esther just managed to get inside the field off that second bend. Just ducked out here into the first corner. They all moved off slightly. And 4 found a nice gap up the inside to lead off bend number 2. And from there on in, it was all over Red Rover. He's got form over 6 bends as Bogcross Esther, so not going to be picked up, having gained that lead off the second bend. 5's run on really well for second, Get Call My Reg. He was well clear of the chasing pack that was then headed by 3, Lily's Bear. So 4-5-3 it was then in race number 3. Bogcross Esther comes home in style. A winner in A7 last week and A6 here today. The full order in then for race 3 was 4.53, 1.8726. 4.53, 1.8726. Distance is 4 1/4, 2.5 lengths ahead, half a length ahead, 1 length and 1.5. The winning time 28.61, 2.861. Full betting show for race 4 up on screen now. Warmish favourite in 6, Unlikely Diva at 5 to 2. It's then 7 to 2, Traps 3 and 7. 9 to 2 bar these. Greyhounds are out and on parade then for race number 4. Going directly to the starting boxes. A little less than 4 minutes to the off. The runners for this race as follows. Trotting is Tullig Thunder for the Potty Optimist and trying to pull Philpot. 2 is Run Buddy Run for owner Mrs W. Richards trying to pull Clark. 3 is Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn Syndicate trying to Jean Lyles. 4 is Shoemaker's Jack for the Georgian Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate trying to Jean Lyles. 5 is Active Saturn, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 6 Unlikely Diva for Mrs Crichton and trying to Jean Lyles. 7 Mrs Buckets for owner Mrs S Reynolds, trying to Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Jodie Lottie for owner Miss Ayendo and trying to Hazel Kemp. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 4. Around 1 minute till post time. Replay on screen then of Mad About Johnny. Went from 3 last time, did Mad About Johnny. Goes from 3 again this. Not the best of starters, Mad About Johnny, but he stays on really well. You can see from this run on the 2nd of September how well he stays. Hardly in the picture at the moment, but stays on brilliantly to get second. Only beaten 3 parts of a length last time was Mad About Johnny. He's been away to Harlow since. Just allied him up a little bit more. And sure to be flying at the finish today is this 3-dog. I think it was a 7-2 chance last time we looked at the betting. Sure to be flying at the finish. Not the greatest starters, but be very surprised he's not there thereabouts at the business end. Greyhound's now been placed into the starting tracks of race 4. We're loading up for the Bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Going in the boxes. All safely locked away then for race number 4. Flag's been waved, so the hare's running, but on its way for race 4. The Bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. A9 the grade. Stand by. Gates lift and away we go. 3 very slow away up front is 2 that leads from 7 now. 7 from 8 and 4. Then comes 2, 6, 5, 1 and 3 the back marker. In this first bend we go is 4 leading the way. Shoemaker's Jack for Gene Lyles pulled about 3 lengths clear from 7. Mrs. Buckets. Then comes 2, 5 and 6. In towards bend number 3 we go now though. Still the 4 dog Shoemaker's Jack from off the front. Leads by a good 3 to 4 lengths. Still from 7 in second. Mrs. Buckets 2 trying to stay on. Run Buddy Run. Then comes 3 likewise Mad About Johnny off the final bend. They've been all about this 4 dog so far. Shoemaker's Jack 7 closing but surely not going to get there. 4 beats 7. Looks like 3's just about got up for third. 4, 7 and 3 in race number 4. Confirmation result race 4. First trap 4. Shoemaker's Jack for the Georgian Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate. Gene Lyles. Second trap 7. Mrs. Buckets. Third trap 3. Mad About Johnny. Result 4, 7 and 3. 4, 7, 3. The winning time for Shoemaker's Jack 29.26. 29.26. Stand by for the replay then race 4. Trap 4 soon at the head of affairs. Just got a nose in front of 7 into that first bend. Some decent pace down the far side as well from Shoemaker's Jack. That was enough to put this contest to bed. 7 was closed in the latter stages, but nowhere near enough to trouble trap 4 at the business end. 4 beats 7 with 3 Mad About Johnny after his usual slow start. Stand on really well for third spot. 4, 7, 3 then in race number 4. The full order in for race 4, 473-26581, 473-26581. Distance is 1.5 lengths, 1 3/4, a head, 4 1/4, 2 lengths, 2.5, and a short head. The winning time 29.26, 29.26. ready for the starting boxes again. Little late on parade once more, just over 2 minutes to the off. Race 5 is the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Runners as follows. Track 1 is Moupage Lali, front of Mr S Jesty and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Roseville Bolt for the From the Cloud Syndicate, trainer Richard Yates. 3 is Aero Harrison, front of Mrs E Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 4 is Killer High Blue for the Nearly 10 Syndicate, trainer Heather Dimmock. 5 is Coors Crom, owners Mrs Clark and Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. 6 is Carla, owner Miss E Hall, trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 is Luckhill Teddy, front of B2V, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Maze Charm, Mrs Farley, Fordham, Plummet and Redmile, trainer Hazel Kemp. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite is the 5 dog Coors Crom. A warm order at 7 to 4. It's then 3 to 1 to 2 Roseville Bolt and 6 to 1 bar this pair. Up on screen now the second favourite, Roseville Bolt, currently a 3 to 1 chance. And there's Roseville Bolt in action last time out on the 2nd of September. Went from trap 2 last time. Not the greatest of starts from Roseville Bolt, not even in the picture at the moment. But he's run on in behind a runaway winner in the form of Saffron's Bonnie. And still stone last with a circuit to go as Roseville Bolt. He's managed to run on really well to grab second spot last time, albeit a distant second behind that runaway winner. And it was a decent time in arrears, 42.58 the time for Roseville Bolt. And a bit of that sort of run, he could well be in the medals again, Roseville Bolt. Could he turn silver into gold here today? If he runs like that, then he's got every chance. But ground's approaching the boxes. Only the second favourite here. The favourite in 5 is Coors Crom, who debuted over 6 bends last week. And it was an impressive debut, and no mistake in S4 up to S3 this week. But favourite once again to go in again is Coors Crom. Currently a 7 to 4 chance, the orange jacket. It's a 7 to 4 trap 5, 3 to 1 trap 2, 6 to 1 traps 1, 6 and 7, and 8 to 1 traps 3, 4 and 8. Greyhounds behind the boxes then for race number 5. We are now loading up. Going in those boxes for race number 5. Loading for the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Going in. All safe lots away then for race number 5. Gemma with the flag once again. So the hare's running, but on the spin. Race 5. S3 the grade for the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Favourite in 5, Coors Crom. Away we go then, and it's the favourite, Coors Crom, that exit those boxes first. 5 from 8 and 1, then comes 4, 6, 2 and 3. Around the first couple of turns we go though, but all about the 5 dog, Coors Crom thus far. Has pulled about 2 lengths now from 8, the nearest pursuer, Maze Charm. And then comes 1, 4, 6, 2, 7 and 3, the back marker, Aero Harrison. Round the third bend we go, they're well strung out. Been all about trap 5 thus far though. Coors Crom has now pulled about 4, 5 lengths clear from 8 into second. 1 trying to stay on now into third. Moupage Lala as they head down the far side. Still trap 5 Coors Crom that leads. 1 now moving to second place. 6 trying to stay on as well. It's Carla approaching the final bend though. Trap 5 but into make all here. Their length. Also the distance is shortening up towards the wire. It's 1 staying on but not going to get there. 5 hangs tough in the end. 5-1-6 in race number 5. Coors Crom makes all. Confirmation result, race number 5. First trap 5, Coors Crom from Mrs Clark and Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 1, Moupage Lali. Third trap 6, Carla. Result 5, 1 and 6, 5, 1, 6. The winning time 42.18, 4.218. Well, some performance from the favourite there, Coors Crom. The gates lifted, and boom, she was away and gone. And not for catching here today. A winner in S4 last week, S3 here today. They were closed in the latter stages, but she did enough good work off the front, Coors Crom, to ensure that an early lead became a winning one. 1 Moupage Lali has run on for second, with 6 Carla back in third. But all the way success here in race 5 for the favourite, Coors Crom. Congratulations to Mrs. L. Clark and P. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. Coors Crom has done the business. Business as usual, just like last week where Coors Crom's concerned. 5-1-6, race number 5. The full order of finish of race 5 was 5-1-6-7-2-8-4-3. 5-1-6-7-2-8-4-3. Distance is half a length, 1 length, 1 1/4, 2 lengths, 3/4 of length, half a length and 8 1/2. The winning time 42.18, 4-2-1-8. race 6, the bet with local independent bookmaker stakes. A5 the grade. Runners as follows. Trot 1 is Bravo Echo. Front of Mr. L. Coyle and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Musical Lulu. Front of Mr. S. Taylor. Trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 Tonto Tornado for Mrs. Cross and Gill. Trainer Richard Yates. 4 is Money Point Brave. Mrs. Easton and Stanton. Trainer Paul Philpott. 5 Malog's Ronaldo. Front of Mr. K. Hefferon. Trainer Steve Rayner. 6 is Santa's General for the Bates' Boys Syndicate. Trainer Steve Rayner. 7 is Always Eager for the Cloudy Days Syndicate. Trainer Richard Yates. And 8 is Curry Hills Pat for owner and trainer Heather DeMuck. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race 6. We'll now have just 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes only. Favourite here then, that's a 2-dog Musical Lulu, currently a 3-to-1 chance. And then bet 7-2 trap 8 Curry Hills Pat. 4-to-1 the 3 Tonto Tornado. 5-to-1 trap 6 Santa's General. And it's 6-to-1 traps 1, 5, and 7-to-1 traps 4 and 7. So your favourite in 2, Musical Lulu, currently a 3-to-1 chance. Trap 1 leading the parade, then down towards the boxes, Bravo Echo. A ping breaker is Bravo Echo. Here she is in that action last time. Went from trap 2 last time out. Broke okay. Can do better though. Can absolutely ping those lids on occasion. Got a best recent split of 04.12. 4.16 last time. But was there or thereabouts with most of the contest. Just ran out of gas in these final few stages. But she does have a trapping boots on today, Bravo Echo. Might well put the cat amongst the pigeons in the early exchanges. Certainly got the best of draws to work from today, Bravo Echo. Potentially a big price at 6-to-1. There she is up on screen now. It's a fairly trappy contest, but draw on the inside, who knows? She could well get first run. By no means the favourite though. That's the 2-dog on her outside, Musical Lulu. Currently a 3-to-1 chance. Only recently downgraded to A5 from A4. They've got a best time of 28.39, albeit back on the 20th of June. But again, anywhere near that sort of time, Musical Lulu would certainly prove too good for these rivals. So 28.39 best in Musical Lulu. For a capture in that form, well, no wonder she's the favourite. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 6, loading up for the bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes. Loading, loading. All safely locked away then for race number 6. Gemma just taking a good look up on screen now then. Make sure they're all pointing the right way. Looks like trap 3 may have turned in the boxes here, Tonto Tornado. Just saw a tail wagging out the front. So Gemma in deep concentration here, making sure they're all pointing the right way now. Yeah, She's happy now. She's waved the flag, so the hare's running. But on its way then for race number 6, a bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes. Stand by for action. Gates lifting, away we go. 3 out with a ping break. Tonto Tornado from 6 and 8. Then comes 5, 7, 1, 4 and 2. The back marks in the first one we go. Bit of a bumping match. 6, 4 and 7 all involved. So 3 kicks on down this far side. Tonto Tornado pulls back 3 to 4 lengths clear now. 2 in the second. Musical Lulu. Then comes 5, 1, 4 and 7. Approaching the final bend though. It's been all about Tonto Tornado thus far. Still with a 3-length gap over 2 in second. Musical Lulu trying to stay on. Likewise 8 on the wide outside. But can 3 make all at the moment? Tonto Tornado looks like he's going to. Yep, 3 holds on here. Closer places 8 and 2. First trap 3. Photograph for the minors. Tonto Tornado makes all. Confirmation result race 6. First trap 3. Tonto Tornado. Mrs. Cross and Gill. Tremorous Yates. Second trap 8. Curry Hills Pat. Third trap 2. Musical Lulu. Result 3, 8 and 2. 3, 8, 2. The winning time 28.71. 28.71. Comes the replay then for race number 6. An absolute smash break from trap 3. Tonto Tornado. Away and gone. And not for catching here today. 8 Curry Hills Pat has kept plugging on the wide outside for trainer Heather Dimmock and has gone up for second place, with 2 the favourite Musical Lulu relegated to 3rd in those latter stages. But a great front running display from Tonto Tornado here. Got picked up last time in A5, having led for most of the contest, but away and gone on, not for catching here today. 3 beats 8 and 2 in race number 6. The full order of finish then for race 6, 382, 54716, 382, 54716. Distance is 1 3/4, a short head, 1 length, ahead, 4 lengths, ahead, and 1 3/4. The winning time for trap 3, Tonto Tornado, 28.71, 28.71. Greyhounds on parade then for lucky race 7. The follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes A7. The grade runners as follows. Trap 1 is Towstar Kanye for the Towstar Syndicate and trainer Paul Clark. 2 is Macaroon Matt for the Boom Plane Syndicate and trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is Bodale Rossi for Mrs Kemp and Yendel, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 is the Cockney Rebel for the This Time Next Year Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Victoria Lane, owner Mr M Lau, the trainer Steve Rayner. 6 Lily's Chica for owner Mrs W Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 7 Wood Chief, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. And 8 is Energised Honey for Mr P Casimir Mralczynski, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of lucky race 7. We now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite is trap 7, Wood Chief at 3 to 1. Then 7 to 2, the 3-dog Bodale Rossi. 4 to 1, trap 4, Cockney Rebel. And 5 to 1, bar these. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 7. There's the 4-dog on screen now, Cockney Rebel. And what a race for him last time out. In fact, he's run at Harlow since, a winner at Henlow since. But this is his last run here at Towcester. It wasn't any ordinary A7, this one. It was in the final of the TGW graded derby. It was £10,000 to the winner. That was Chantilly Lass, who was away and gone in the black jacket. But it was a decent performance for Cockney Rebel. Into third, picked up a tasty sum for third. I think it was about £1,000 for coming third in this race. The most valuable graded contest on the planet. £10,000 to the winner. But Cockney Rebel, who goes here in trap 4, finished third in that competition. It was a great effort from the connections of Cockney Rebel. Couldn't quite do it on the big night though, but a good run nonetheless. Perhaps some consolation here then, if he can go on and land this A7 this morning. Currently a 4 to 1 chance then. Cockney Rebel, your favourite. The 7, Wood Chief at 3s. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. So lucky race 7. We're going in, folks, for the follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. Loading, loading. All loaded then for lucky race 7. The flag's been waved, so the hare's running. But on the spin for the follow. Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A7 the grade then for lucky race 7 on the card here this morning. Stand by. Off-hand racing here in the sunshine. Terrible exit from 2. Macaroon Matt. An uphill struggle for him from there. But up front it's 6 that leads from 3. Then goes 4, 1, 8, 7, 5 and 2 the back marker. Around the first couple of turns we go then. Trap 3. Bodale Rossi it is. That goes on for Hazel Kemp by 2 lengths from 1. Towcester Canyon into second. Then comes 4, 6, 7, 5, 8 and 2. Round the third bend we go now. Then it's still Trap 3. Out and clear. Cuts off 1 at the pass though. Forced to challenge. So it's 3 from 4 off this final bend. 4 over the top. Cockney Rebel 3 from 4. Can he keep 4 at bay? 3 from 4. Yep, stays that way. Close to third place. 7 and 1. 3 beats 4. Photograph a third. Confirmation result race 7, first trap 3, Bodale Rossi for Mrs. Kemp and Yendel, Trainer Hazel Kemp, second trap 4, Cockney Rebel, third trap 7, Wood Chief. Result 3, 4 and 7, 3, 4, 7. Winning time for Bodale Rossi, 28.67, 28.67. Stand by for the replay then of race number 7, the Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A win for trap 3, Bodale Rossi was made to work in the early changes though. Trap 6 led him out. 3 just got to the first bend, gave 6 a bit of a nudge out of the way and went on to land the spoils here. 4's run on for second, Cockney Rebel. Big challenge on the run in from Cockney Rebel. Rarely out of the medals is this one. This game was a pebble. Cockney Rebel with 7, Wood Chief staying on back in third. 3, 4, 7. Result in the follow. Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. The full order in then for race 7 was 347, 18562, 347, 18562. The distance is 3/4 of length, 2 lengths, half a length, 3 lengths, 1 length, 1 3/4 and 1 1/4. One in time for trap 3, Bodale Rossi, 28.67, 28.67. 8, the bet with starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Stormy Dexter, for owner Mr. A. Williams, trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Ducklington Bell for Mrs. Hazel, Richard Stiles and Weir, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Sophie's Eclipse, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 4 is Capricorn Jill, owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 5 Whizzing Brody, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 6 Cousin Dupree for Mrs. Trotter and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. 7 Dunbar Linda for the George and Coles Going Game Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. And 8 is Ribble Ghost for owner Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for the lucky last. We now have just 3 minutes of the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on race number 8. Full betting show up on screen now then. You can see trap 2, Ducklington Bell. 7-2 favourite to land the spoils here. Wide open betting heat though. 7-2 trap 2, 4-1 traps 1 and 3, and 5-1 traps 5 and 7. Everything else 6-1. So wide open betting heat. This one the favourite. The 2 dog Ducklington Bell, currently a 7-2 chance. There's Stormy Dexter in action last time then, back on the 2nd of September, yeah, from trap 1. Every chance to comment, not the greatest of starts, was forced to check in that first bend and got a bit of a crowd in from 2 as well after the second. But stayed on pretty well, this Stormy Dexter last time, to nab 2nd spot. Sure to be staying on again here today, Heather Dimmock's runner, 29.18 the clock for him last time. Might need to improve slightly on that, but not too much. And again, could be in the medals here, Stormy Dexter. Stick to the inside throughout. Keep plugging away, that's for sure, Stormy Dexter. Joint second favourite currently at 4-1. Second last time then. Looking for a gold run here today. Was a winner at A8 back on the 12th of August. Also on the 29th of July. So a proven scorer at this A8 level is Stormy Dexter. 4-1 to add to his A8 winning roll of honour here today then. Favourite still the 2 dog. There she is up on screen. Ducklington Bell, a 7-2 chance. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps to race 8, loading up for the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes, signing off this morning with an A8 grade affair. All loaded then for the lucky last, A8 the grade. Flag's been waved, thanks Gemma, so the hair's on the move for the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Signing off this morning with an A8 grade contest. Stand by for action then in the lucky last. Away we go then, and a decent start from 8 on the outside. 5, 6 both pacing up nicely. Then comes 2, 1, 3, 7 and 4 who squeeze the room. Into the first bend we go. Bit of bother out the back door involving 2, 4 and 7. But up front it's 8 that leads on the wide outside. Off the second bend got 5 for company now though. Whizzing Brody takes it up at halfway. 5 now from 8. Then comes 3 trying to stay on. Sophie's Eclipse. Then 1, 7, 2 and 4. Approaching the final turn now though. It's the 8 dog. Ribble Ghost. Run Lord Hesketh that leads off this final bend. Goes a bit wide of this final corner. Allows 5 to challenge once again up the lane. 8 from 5. Then comes 3 towards the pace stick. It's 5 up the inside. Is going to get up and score here. 5 beats 8. 3 back in third. 5, 8 and 3. Whizzing Brody lands the last. Confirmation result, race 8, first trap 5, Whizzing Brody, own tram with Jim Reynolds, second trap 8, Ribble Ghost, third trap 3, Sophie's Eclipse. Result 5, 8 and 3, 5, 8, 3. Comes the replay then of race number 8. It was an okay start for the eventual winner, Whizzing Brody, but it was 8 that's led and ran his first couple of turns. Ribble Ghost, but it goes so wide off the final bend, does Ribble Ghost. It's always going to allow Whizzing Brody to come back at her off that final bend, and he's done just that as Whizzing Brody. As they straightened up the lane, 5 just took half a length and a trap 8 there, and that was enough to go on and land the spoils here. 5 beats 8 with 3, Sophie's Eclipse. Couple of lengths back in third. 5, 8, 3 then in the last. Winning time 28.99. Well, the full order in then for race 8 was 583 12746. 583 12746. Distances were half a length, 1 length, 5 3/4, half a length, half a length, half a length, and 2 3/4. Winning time 28.99, 28.99. Well, that, as they say, is that as far as the first leg of Super Saturday is concerned here this morning. Don't forget we do all again here at Towcester tonight. The second leg of Super Saturday, 7:30, the first race. This evening, 13 races to enjoy here from Towcester tonight. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. But from this morning, that's a lot. See you all again here at Towcester tonight. Cheerio.